Shoulder day. Let's see. Also just woke up. Been so lazy. Tired. The weather's really hot. Still gotta go and work out. Pretty good for the first working set. I'm not sure I'm gonna speak about. I really liked yesterday's jumping video. My legs hurt though, a lot. So I'm gonna take a second of your time and think about what I'm gonna say. All right. It's painful stuff. I still haven't figured out what I wanted to share my thoughts on. But yeah, I don't know. Just thinking a little bit about what I was speaking yesterday on. I felt exactly the same thing today. I was super lazy. Didn't want to get to the gym. I felt like I was tired, that I needed an excuse. I wanted to go to sleep. I didn't want to train at all. But, a friend called me. I was like, all right, I must go. It's the time. And, it's even if you wake up with this idea that you want to quit every day, still, if you try to push yourself and push yourself and push yourself, I hope it's going to work out. No, I'm sure it's going to work out, whether you may get the result that you're looking for or not. That's up to God. But if you do your part, and you believe that there is a higher power, if you do 100% of what you can do, and let God do his 100%, which he does anyway, then you'll be able to achieve some greatness, I believe. But if you just expect it to all fall on you, I doubt that's ever gonna happen. So I think, that's kind of maybe what I'll continue talking about today. The fact that you have to mix providence or God or whatever, some belief in some greater power, and your ability and capability of pushing yourself to your limits. Whew. Let's go. Yeah. Oh boy. My shoulders are deadly. They don't help my motivation of trying not to give up. Oh, but again, I was talking to another friend, and his idea is to lose a bit of weight, and he was saying that once you lose it, it's easier to maintain. But when you make that, cut, or when you're trying to get rid of something or make a new habit, that's usually the hardest part. So in any journey, when you are starting, when you're, setting those first milestones, that's usually the most important and the most crucial part, which doesn't reward you, takes a lot of your time. You feel absolutely uninspired because you don't see any results. But it's the foundation that you're making. So no one sees the foundation of the building, but the foundation is what holds the building. If you don't make a good foundation, and you just shoot up and just make a building on nothing, it's never gonna work out. I mean, maybe it will look nice, but as soon as the wind blows, it will be gone. So that's a very important part, which we tend to forget. I tend to forget it all the time, that you're building a foundation now. Later on, whatever you make on top of that should be easier, because it's easier to maintain. Whew. gonna switch it up a little bit. I'll do my traps now, and then do another exercise for them later on. Another point I think which connects to this idea of you know, being able to continue and pushing yourself is, I think you need to have either of the two qualities, or if you're exceptional, have both. One which is that you enjoy the process and, you know, or enjoy the result, but you have to, enjoying the process is easier because then you can at least continue doing it. Because if you don't like going to the gym, but you like actually being fit and you like training, once you get to the gym, that's good. Then all you need to focus on is getting yourself to the gym. So the same thing with anything else. If in the area that you're doing the activity you're already fine, then just make it there somehow or other. Just push yourself, or call friends, or make yourself accountable, or whatever. So that's one way. Or the other way is that if you don't like that even there, then you need to love the result and be super dedicated, and be patient and dedicated to actually achieve that result. So if you think you're going to achieve something in a year or two or in a while, then you're like, okay, it's just a day at a time, a dollar at a time, and you're going to make it there. And for that, I think it's a lot harder, because to be dedicated, to be motivated to achieve a certain result, and to not stop and not give up without achieving that result for a while, that takes, I don't know, I think that's only very few people, I think, can do that. So better choose something that you love. Or there's the third option, which I didn't believe it's possible, but I think it is possible, where you can make yourself love something. So make it a habit, and then make yourself slowly, piece by piece, love and enjoy that thing that you're doing. And in that way, you will be able to get from the second, which is very difficult and practically impossible, to the first, which is more likely and much easier. Whew. Rear shoulders. But in any case, I believe that even if you enjoy the process, or you are super dedicated to the goal, and whatever, everything is going on one day fine, and the next day seemingly same circumstances, but everything is a lot harder and you don't want to do it. It's just, you have bad days and you have good days, and I think it's a matter of just pushing through the bad days and, enjoying the good days, and building up that energy and power and motivation from those good days to be like, all right, well, I had a little bit of good, and remember those feelings, grab onto those emotions that you experienced that are connected to this activity that you do, and then, be able to turn that reserve on when you have those bad days. And in that way, you'll be able to kind of balance it out, because, good days and bad days are just part of life. Whew. Oh boy, painful stuff. Whew. Shoulder day over. I did the traps, did a whole bunch of sets, 6 or 7 sets of traps. Then everything else, pretty good. Pretty nice workout actually. The cuts happening. Feel a little bit more motivated after the gym always. You know, feel like I've achieved something, or you know, when you go out of your comfort zone, you feel pretty good. So it's a helping tool. I think gym actually solves a lot of problems in many people's lives. When you get some discipline, see some results, you have some progress, you know, it's something that you have to continue doing, you have to have patience for it. And, you know, you will be able to ultimately achieve some sort of physique that you're looking for. And that, you know, gives you that confidence and motivation to take that and start it in a business, or start it in a relationship, or start it in investing, or in anything else that you do. Because once you've gone through the mechanics, the principles stay the same. It's just work, patience, and then you will get to the result, you know, that ultimately you can get, and it's you versus you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's quite simple. Just how do they say it? It's a little boring actually, because it's just the same thing over and over till you achieve perfection. Peace out.